And welcome back. Thank you very much for staying with us, of course, here on this Friday. And of course, we now link up with the one and only Willice Ochieng joining us from Kisii County. Willice, it's great to see you after last week. And just last week, honestly, you handled the show really well. Of course, giving your, 1, 2, 3 moments of wisdom really about, of course, former, oh my goodness, the late former Prime Minister now. So how are you doing since then?
I'm good, Betty, and it's great seeing you tonight when you are in your real spirits. Last week was very heavy for almost every Kenyan, and I love the way Kenyans can be patriotic and loving a brother, a father, a grandfather, and in fact, Kenya is a wonder, Betty.
Absolutely. Thank you very much, Willice. All right, so now coming, of course, to tonight, great lesson I'm hoping from you. But I have 2 words before even tuanze maneno. Kuna hii word nimepata kwa news script, and I think we've tackled it before, but nimesahau. So is it arrears or arrears? Willice, how do we say this particular word? Nimepata kwa news script, I was like, how do we say this?
The problem is what we commonly hear around us. Sometimes you can have the right pronunciation, but then that influence of what, commonly or regularly lands on your ears can really mislead you to say the wrong thing, because many people talk about salary arrears. Arrears, no. You say arrears.
Okay.
Arrears. Just like you talk of the rear wheel, not rear wheel, the way we normally say it locally.
All right, got you. Thank you, Willice, for that. The other one I started by promising people was sumptuous and sumptuous. Which is which, Willice?
Oh. Sumptuous. You're talking about sumptuous for a meal or something?
Yes, something that looks good or tastes good.
Yes, you say sumptuous. Sumptuous.
Okay.
And then we have assumptive and all that. So, Betty, some of these words, we can easily pronounce them correctly when we have the right guidance, especially when we are going to school or when we are in school or any other learning institution. But sometimes, the emphasis that is given to pronunciation leaves many people guessing or picking whatever they can pick around them.
All right, Willice, thank you for that. Okay, let's now get to my list here tonight. So let me spell the first one out. Cortege, Willice. This is cottage.
Oh.
Cottage, which is which, Willice?
That one, like last week, I had somebody talking about cottage. And in style, not in Kenya, it was some foreign station, and then I happened to tune in, then I heard of cottage. I said, oh no, it's cottage. We should also avoid saying cottage. Cottage, no. Cottage from French. So cottage, that cottage, avoid it. Cottage, avoid it. Cottage, yes.
Okay, got it. Thank you, Willice, for that. Moving on to this other one, Autopsy. Autopsy, which is which, Willice? Talk to us about that one.
Betty, I commonly hear of autopsy, automatic, authority, authorize, and all that. That "au" is not there.
Oh,
the A and U combine to form the long sound O. Autopsy, authorize, automatic, not automatic, just like the word August.
Okay, got it, Willice. Thank you for that. Now, you even hear people saying, let me not say autumn. Sort of autumn.
Autumn instead of autumn.
Yeah. Okay, moving on to this other one. Burial. I know you had people talking about this one and pronouncing it differently, Willice, throughout, especially last week. Talk to us about this one.
Many people say, and innocently so, because they have never been guided that this word has letter U, taking sound E, not sound A. Bury, no. Bury, yes.
Oh,
burial, yes. Burial, no. So you say be, not ba. So you say bury, burial, buried, not bury, not burial, not buried. No,
Got
you don't say ba.
All right, Willice. Thank you for that. Okay, Willice, I have tonight I have had quite a number of words, but let me just also give a chance to our audience because I know Pale X, najua wameka mingi maswali mingi. Let's just deal with that first too. Customer first.
Wanapenda sana. Somebody was even telling me something I felt, yes. So this is how TV47 is becoming a religion out here. Everybody says you have just to hear it from TV47, and Friday night, Betty has to be there. So I told them, okay, that's great. Now, Zach Mainga, the word, your first word, you have just handled it. You say bury, not bury. Your second word, mausoleum. Mausoleum, not mausoleum. Mausoleum, no. Mausoleum. Then Basil. Yusuf Galmogle, subtle, not subtle. Subtle. That B is silent, subtle. Then za and ko, not corpse. When you talk about a group of dignitaries, especially diplomats and all that, don't say diplomatic corps. Diplomatic corps is like we have corps that is diplomatic. So you say diplomatic corps. Matthias Carissa, oh, you also had Berry. So don't say Barry, you say Berry. Then we have Evans, Kibe, great. You say nihilism. That H is not pronounced. Nihilism. Then Renaissance. Okot Nyawade. Diagnosed. Diagnosed. Betty, I hear a lot of diagonized. I don't know where we get that. Diagonized. So diagonized is not in English. It is diagnose. To diagnose or diagnosed.
Okay.
Then we have Paris Nelima. Mortuary. Mortuary. Carol Brenda. Enigma. Enigma. But you can also say enigma. What you should avoid is enigma. Somebody was trying to convince a friend that the G is silent. That is not in English.
Got you.
That G is pronounced. You say enigma or enigma. Then we have Victor Mandela. Decent. Decent. And then descent. Descent with D-I-S-S-E-N-T. Noman Tore Poror. Beset. To beset. Lennox J. Karanja. Betty, have you heard of hears? The hears.
Yeah.
That hears is not there in English. We say the hers. Hers. That vehicle, hers. Hers. Then we say eulogy. Eulogy, not eulogy. So Lennox, I hope you got it right.
Got it.
Titus Bravo, you say pair for the word pair. Then the name Pearson. Pearson. Then spear, mkuki. Spear, not spare. Amina Chausiku, oh, Amina, you also have mausoleum. So you just get all these on TV47. Now, Betty, when we come to testing our tongues, we have this word, which is a common word. I had somebody talking of resuscitate. Resuscitate, please, when we try to make that voice sound, it doesn't make the pronunciation unique. Just say resuscitate or resuscitate. To resuscitate. Don't say resuscitate. So that one spoils the word and it may make somebody not understand what you're talking about. Then we come to this word, a very common but tricky word in pronunciation. For those people who say embalm. Embalm, no. That L is silent. You say embalm. Embalm. Then, if you have any word in English, you can always send it in throughout the week at Willice Ochieng 1 on X. On X at Willice Ochieng 1. You can also use at Betty M. Kialo. And you can also use at TV47 News. Otherwise, Betty, you know something?
Got you, Willice. Got you.
Today or tonight, I have to give you a special salute because you have that wonderful, the angelic talent. I call her angelic because she does exceptionally well in almost everything that she goes in for because of her talent. That is Angel Pamela Atieno. If it comes to singing, talk of Kenya Idumu, talk of Mother Kenya, talk of Nyota, Holy Spirit acting, you talk of Finding Lulu, Zora, Betty. Kenya is a wonder, and that young girl will one time make the world stand because if she's already number 3. Number 3. Internationally. Anyway, that is Kenya for you. We are proud to to be Kenyans.
Well, thank you so much. Willice, you know, one thing I also have to appreciate about you is that you also are so ready to give people their flowers and receive yours too. Willice, you're amazing. And for sure, tonight's guest is also super amazing. I'm talking about, of course, the amazing Angel. Willice, of course, has been joining us live and direct from Kisii County, and you can always get him here, of course, on TV47 every Friday night as he teaches us those words that we think we know, the kind of, you know, the pronunciations, lakini we always get it wrong. All right, so let's now get, of course, straight to our conversation.